Hello, everybody. Hello. There we go. Okay, pop up the live chat. We're doing more SMG farming today. Yippee! Let's get the game booted up. I do want to say Matt will be here. But he's gonna be late. Well, unless I end the stream like super early, he should be here. Okay, and I am in Discord, so he'll just pop in. There you go. Just want to test on real quick. Do you guys see this when I pop this up? No? Okay. Looks like not. It's still search. I hate that it searches for downloadable content. It takes so long. For something it should just not have to do.
You have completed the way.
So this is what we're farming, boys. This is what we're farming.
You have completed the wave of it.
Trying to get the last SMG. And just to be double clear on this, the reason we're trying to get it is that way we don't have to look at SMGs anymore. After this, I'm going to do shield farming. But we probably won't be getting it today. But if we do, I mean, that'd be great. There's nothing particularly rare about it. I mean, it is a pretty rare gun, but it's not any rarer than any of the other Mala 1 SMGs.
You have completed the wave of it.
But it is up there in difficulty. But it is probably the easiest item we have left. I think Matt said it's a 2 in 2,500. Which, I mean, that's better than, like, the Morgue. And the Morgue didn't take that long, so I think we'll eventually get it.
You have completed the wave. You have completed the wave of it.
And then I'll probably get a soda at some point, so I might leave for a minute, but I'll be here for... Or actually, I'll probably get water. I think I'm drinking a little too much soda today. I did drink 2 mega, like, bottles of water, though, so I'm probably better than average, I guess.
You have completed the wave. You have completed. You have completed the. You have completed the wave of eternal battle.
That's a pretty good gun.
For now.
Like, I love how these look. Look at that skin, so good. That's what we need. I really like how Purple Hyperion looks, especially the shotguns.
You have completed.
Like I said, Matt will be here, but he is late. So for anyone joining, if you hate me but love Matt, come back in like 30 minutes.
You have
He's got a appointment.
You have completed the wave of eternal. You have completed. You have completed the wave of. You have completed the wave. You have completed the wave. You have completed the wave. You have complete. You have completed the. You have completed the wave of eternal. You have completed the wave of eternal badassitude. You have completed the. You have completed the. You have completed the wave of. You have completed the. You have completed the wave of. You have completed the wave of eternal.
A lot of corrosive today.
You have
Noticing
completed
that.
the wave.
Also,
of
by the way,
eternal
this
badassitude. For
this is pretty much
now.
what we're grabbing. We need this, but slag, and TDR, but it's gonna look something like that. So if you don't see a Mulligan SMG, or well, a TDR SMG, then we're out.
You
But
have completed the.
specifically TDR purple blade is what we're looking for.
You have completed the.
And I'll talk to Matt too when he gets back. But honestly, I'm thinking about it. It's probably the best one we could have got
You have completed.
as the last one because it pops out so much. I guess like the slag part doesn't pop out as much on a TDR, but at least the bladed is like really obvious. And like I said earlier, like the last stream or a couple streams ago, is that TDR itself looks pretty unique. It's kind of like boxy design and
You
everything.
have completed. You have completed the wave of
I'm
eternal.
telling you, it's a lot of corrosive today.
For now.
This also looks very cool.
You have completed the. You have completed. You have completed the wave of. You have completed the wave of.
Ooh, aggressive shocky. I'm getting Mulligan barrels. I am actually getting some Mulligan barrels, so that is cool.
You have completed the wave of eternal badassitude.
Also, I feel like I've only gotten darts and spikers from this. Oh wait, no, I think
You
I
have completed the wave.
take that back. I feel like I got a Moloko from this actually. So I think the other E-Techs in spawn.
You have completed the wave of.
Keep an eye
eternal.
out for that. Obviously, pistols are just probably spawning more, but
You have completed the wave of.
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't been correct on that.
You have completed the.
Luckily, this guy does tend to give like a lot of SMGs. Feel like over the course of like 10
You
runs, I'm
have
guaranteed
completed
like 5. Over the course of like those 20 different guns, which sounds bad, but that's actually really good. Oh, I skipped that one. It's okay.
You have completed the wave of
Okay.
eternal badassitude. For now! You have completed the... You have completed the wave... You have completed the... You have completed... You have completed the wave... You have completed the... You have completed the wave... You have completed the... You have completed the wave... You have completed the... You have completed the wave...
You have completed the wave.
You have completed... You have completed the wave... You have completed the wave... You have completed the...
It's really hard to get it cut off more than that.
You have completed the wave...
Yeah, I gotta hit twice. Okay.
You have completed... You have completed...
Yeah, I feel like you have completed is about as fast as you can cut it,
You have completed...
while still like looking at the item and knowing if it is or not.
You have complete...
If it's not a an SMG or anything. If it's like a T-tier SMG, it's probably gonna take me a bit longer to load it.
You have complete...
But most of the time I can still get out after this
You
wave.
have completed...
It's still pretty quick. Sorry guys, I just worked all day, so I'm
You
a little
have
tired.
completed...
And that was a quality TDR, and it wasn't even like anything
You
cool.
have
Subcompact.
You have completed the wave... You have complete... You have completed... You have completed the wave of... You have completed the wave of eternal... You have completed the wave of... You have completed... You have completed the wave of eternal badassitude. For now! You have completed...
Some of it.
You have complete...
And you gave me 2 pistols, and it gives me 2 pistols for that. I like when pistols have blades on, or the bandit pistol specifically, because it just actually is like the whole pistol.
You have completed the wave of
Great seasoning storm. The level 1 barrel.
You have completed the
I haven't seen one on a Tiger today. It might have spawned though on because I tend not to look super carefully if it doesn't have the bladed prefix.
the wave.
So I could have got one and just not paid attention, but I don't think I've got a single elemental one today. I mean, I think there was one that was element, but it wasn't a Mala 1 elemental barrel, so it doesn't really count.
You have complete.
A lot of Hyperion ones though. Hey, Memo.
You have completed the wave of
God damn it.
You have completed.
You have completed.
You have completed.
Hey, Memo. Memo has arrived.
You
Oh,
have completed.
almost fell down. Good girl.
You have completed. You have completed. You have completed the wave. You have completed.
Why not farm an SMG reward mission?
Have completed the
That's a good question. We did the math on the green SMG because there's only a green SMG quest or a blue. There might be a blue SMG quest too, but there are no purple only SMG quests in Borderlands
You have
2.
completed the wave.
There is one in pre-sequel, so we actually got all of those in pre-sequel really, really fast. But the chance of getting the chaff and then getting an accessory is lower on a only SMG quest
You have completed.
than this, which is only guns. It's not a lot better, but it's a little bit better over here. It's like a 30% increase of chance to
You
drop.
have complete.
But a good one to farm was, I believe, what was it?
You have complete.
I think it's the quest you kill the bagman in from the Hodunks. It might be the one after that. But you speak to Steve and he drops an SMG every time. I farmed that for a whole day and I didn't get anything really.
You have complete.
And then we did the numbers.
You have completed the.
Matt also suggested Butt Stallion, which also might be good, but if I get like a gemstone Tadior and it's like the one I need, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I know that's also actually really fast if you do like high game speed and you dashboard out to keep your iridium and everything.
You have complete. You have complete.
Yo, I've gotten all the gemstones yet, or are those not? No, I've gotten all the. We got all the gemstones a while ago. This is literally the last basic item. If you don't count shields,
You have
that we need is like this one chaff, Perma Sharp Chaff, SMG.
You have
We've gotten literally every other basic item except I want to say Shock Nova. There's one Shock Nova shield that we need to get. It might be a different element. I'm pretty sure it's Shock. And I know it's Nova. It's not Spike. Because we got all the spikes in pre-sequel when we were farming the cutting SMG. What was it called? The Calamitous Cryospike Shield. So I believe it's Ravaging Shock Nova. I get them kind of confused. They're the only ones that have 2 rare shields. Then besides this, we got, I think, 2 Twisters, Dog Squad, 2 Twisters, a Cobra, 1340, this, and then the shield. And I think that's it. We're under 10. I think we're like under 7, or we're at 7 now. I might be off on the Twisters. We might be missing more than 2. I haven't farmed a Twister in so long. Matt has been doing so good on the Cobra, though. We needed 4 last month, and now we need 1, which is fucking insane. They was able to bust all those out so quickly, right after the shield. And he, like I said, he will be here. He's a little late. Which Cobra are you missing here? I can go pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Luckily, all the Cobras are equally weighted, too. I'm gonna let that load. Do a run while it loads. Also, this guy moves, which is really annoying. Yeah, nothing. Okay. And then let's go back here. Uniques. We're missing the Slya Cobra. And while I'm here, I can look at Twisters real quick. Yeah, we're missing the Huntin' and the Texas Twister. The Twister really sucks, though, because it's more likely you're going to get Shock than you're going to get an accessory. Like I said, the Cobra has its own kind of like Shock. It has Tiny Tina's, which is its grip prefix, but luckily it's a sniper rifle, so they're all weighted exactly the same. So the chance of getting a Tiny Tina's is the same as getting a Slya. Hey, Memo is very happy today. Good girl, Memo. She must have missed me while I was at work. Ooh, I got you before you ran away.
You have completed. You have completed the wave of it. You have completed.
You have completed. I'm in the Discord, by the way, right? Yeah, I am.
You have completed.
The Amanaman Uk farming method is Skillagove. Y'all could have knocked out the Twister and Interfacer Hawkeye using the loophole glitch as well. I do not know what that is. Do you have a video? Or like something I can look at? Because we're not, like, to be clear, we're allowed to use Commander teleporting. We're not using New Commander because it has, like, a bunch of other... I mean, New Commander is cool, but I'm not using a bunch of the, like, double enemies and all that other weird stuff. We're just using teleporting. But any glitches that's in the game, I'm totally fine with using. 100%. So there's, like, a glitch that fucking spawns Almanok a million times. Or, you know, something to the like, I'd definitely be interested in that.
You have complete.
I will say the Interfacer and the Hawkeye were really easy, though. Because we just killed, what's his name? Veracitus like a million times in like 2 seconds. Right, I think his name's Rest. It's the fucking stalker guy. Because you just kill him at level 30. I can explain it. Basically, when you start the game, travel to Craiglix Craig. Any Alman Uk that spawns will drop Veracitus Seraph Loophole, as well as the normal 1/3 Twister chance. But if you save quit, you have to travel there again. Oh, yeah, I did hear about that, actually. Okay. But it can't be the other way, right? I can't get, like, the boss to have the loot pool. I get what you're saying, though. I mean, keep in mind, like I said, we're farming stuff as easy as we can pretty much get. Like, this is a level 30 SMG. No, I don't think so. Okay, that would have been fucking useful. That would have been awesome. But still, yeah, I appreciate that. I did hear about that. Like, he glitches his loot pool or whatever. And obviously, if you're farming, like, I mean, even OP10 Almond Ook's a lot easier than Veracitus. And if you're farming Almond Ook anyway, I mean, you might as well just get bonus loot. I will say, too, we were hoping so hard that this SMG was just going to drop naturally. And it definitely still might. It's like Matt's farming, you know, Cobra. I'm farming Twister after, like, 2 other farms. So there's a chance it just shows up. I just think it's unlikely, so I'd rather just kind of bust this out. Do you know there's 3? Yes, I do know that, yeah. There's 1 in, there's 3 that spawn every single time if you do the whatever, like, Easter egg, that spawn the big old guy. And then there's those 3 that just spawn naturally. What time is it? 1:30. Hey, it's funny too because like this sucks, right? You know, this farm sucks. Well, whatever. But compared to shield farming in pre-sequel, the time goes so much faster, man. It's so much better. Perma Sharp Chaff, let's go. Weena Perma Chaff. Yeah, we're farming the Perma Chaff, boys. Oh, get back here. Dude, for an old guy, this guy hauls ass. Matt was right. He's like, dude, you can't hesitate. Vendors don't move. That is one good thing about shield farms. You have completed.
You have completed the wave of... You have completed... You have completed the wave...
You have completed the wave.
You have completed...
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's possible for them to do the same rule. We haven't had that happen on, or at least I haven't had that happen on this guy, but we've had some pretty close calls. I know one time I had a red chest had 2 of the exact same item. That was like crazy. But when you open like a trillion chests over the course of a fucking playthrough, I mean, it's gonna happen, you know. But you gotta remember too, the SMG we're trying to farm is like a 1, or it's like a 1 in 2,500 in this method, and that's literally just element, manufacturer, barrel, and then accessory. If you want the exact same, it's gotta be same level, which luckily I think they're always gonna be the same level. but it's also got to be same grip, same sights, same. What's the other one? There's another one.
Completed the wave of
Like all of those have to be the same in order for all the stats to be the same. So it's even more precise.
You have completed the wave. You have completed the wave. You have completed.
Oh, he's here! Oh
So
my
good.
god. People were asking me Borderlands question. I'm like, damn, where's my scapegoat?
You have completed the
What's the question?
Oh no, I'm just messing. They were talking about the what's it called? The thing where you can get triple O to drop raid boss loot. They were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, that's no one knew that until someone someone figured that out recently.
Yeah, very recently. I talked about. I heard about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Only thing I was saying is like that's nice. We did kill that guy like level 30, so I don't think it would have helped us too much.
It's only UVHM too.
But if
Only
you,
UVHM.
I will say killing OP10 Almond Oak sure is a hell of a lot easier than killing OP10 Veracitus.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Yeah,
definitely
and it's a 50%.
Great stuff.
50% chance
Yeah.
to get an interfacer, which is crazy.
And you still get the Twister 1/3 too, so it's just a
Yeah.
direct upgrade.
Yeah.
But man, if we
I
could do
think-
the opposite. If we could get Veracitus to always drop or have a
Yeah,
1/3
the
chance to
Twister.
drop the Twister,
It'd be
I'd
over.
make a new fucking Sal right now, and we go farm that guy.
You have completed.
I think I was also gonna try and stream on Twitch.
Oh yeah, you said that last week. You
Yeah,
try.
I-
Oh, 2 band
I know,
SMGs.
Nice. I got a lot of people at the house right now, so
Okay.
You have
my
completed the
internet might not be perfect,
For
but I'll
Christmas
try.
and stuff.
Yeah, just like
Oh,
I got
okay.
like my grandparents over,
I see.
my sister, and
You
Yeah.
have completed.
okay.
You have
See,
completed.
see how Twitch.
Alright,
or
no one
OBS
goes.
handles
No one
this.
go over to Matt's stream. Okay. Real Borderheads stay at the Borderlands chat, obviously.
Completed the wave of eternal.
Real Borderheads have 2 monitors and have both streams up.
Also, that was I saw I was a Perma Sharp. It wasn't a chaff. Okay, no one freak out.
Have completed.
And if it was, don't look at it.
Okay. Here.
You have completed the.
OBS updated and I don't like it, and all my settings are fucked up. So now I gotta fucking.
You have completed.
I will
do
say
this
what
shit.
I'm kind of mad though because I'm thinking about it now and it was like a white
Yeah.
Mulligan barrel and
You have
fuck
completed the
that
wave.
was so fucking close. That failed like a 1
Yep.
and like 4. I'm pissed.
Yeah, I missed the,
I'm
missed the element
pissed.
there.
It took me a second to realize why I should be mad, and now I'm like, oh, now I'm pissed.
You
Oh
have
my god, now I gotta fucking stream.
What are you farming? I was talking about you farming Cobra earlier, and how you were,
Yeah.
huge W's. I don't know if you were farming that
Probably
or if you
will.
were going to SMG.
You have completed.
I want to do SMG, but like, I just need to know if my next core was gonna be a duplicate or not.
You have completed.
That's
Um,
fair.
So I'm gonna keep doing it until I get either the last Cobra or a duplicate one.
You know, like dopamine, right? That's like you got the item, you got dopamine. What's the reverse of that?
You have completed.
Oh shit. I don't know. What's like the sad one?
Yeah, what's the sad one? Because when you get your next
Uh,
Cobra, you are either gonna
alright.
have an immense amount of dopamine or like an immense amount of like
Completed the wave of eternal.
endamphetamine or some shit.
What do this? Okay, no underscore.
You have completed.
Shit, booster shields have a chance to drop boosters? Fuck, dude, I never knew that.
You have completed.
Nope.
You have completed the wave.
Guaranteed spark, come on, please, I'm begging you.
Please.
Come on, my
That was
hands and
close.
knees.
You
It-
have
it-
That was close.
Pro-
bro. That was
Probably the
close.
second closest item we got today. I think the false chaff is probably the closest, but I will say too, I was talking about this earlier. Like, to be honest, it's kind of nice that this was our last basic item, because it really kind of pops out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You got the blade, you got the purple fucking box that just glows, and Tedior itself looks pretty unique compared to a lot of other manufacturers, I think, because it's just like a cube. So I guess it's better than getting like Bullets Go Faster Fight Smig. When I'm looking, because I'm looking at like every single SMG from Bandit, and I'm like, man, I just put a gun in my head, I don't think I would be able to name a single one.
You have completed the wave of eternal badassitude. For now.
I keep trying to hit escape, by the way. That's just I'm used to it. That's why sometimes I get stuck on the quest screen, guys. Because you have to actually take it, then you hit escape. You can't just escape.
You have completed the
Am I
wave.
live? No, I'm not live.
God, can you imagine just hitting escape and it just fucking rerolls the quest? How epic would that be?
Okay. I guess I'm streaming now. I think I'm live.
Let's go, huge.
How do I check that channel? Oh, here we go.
You have completed the wave of
Okay, not a good sign. Not a good sign.
you have completed the
Neon Valor is playing Traveler's Rest. I don't know what that game is,
you have
but he's
completed
probably
the
sleeping.
wave.
God dang it. Twitch, bro.
One of your friends is Ninja Loot, yo bling
You
bling.
have completed the wave.
Yeah, I'm live.
You have completed.
Am I actually live? It says I'm live.
It says you're live.
You have completed the wave of
No, I'm not live, actually. I don't know, dude.
Yo, second try triple O spawn. Pray for this interfacer. Can we get praise in the chat for
badassitude.
Archaeology
Now.
Ultuo? Also, my whole bit is I'm fucking stupid. So if I mispronounce your name, I'm sorry.
You have completed.
Oh, I guess I should also have
Dude,
YouTube
Jacob's
chat
AR.
pulled up. I need to.
You have completed.
That's good enough. Alright.
And then you gotta get the SMG from a random like midget psycho or something.
Yeah. Yeah, basically.
And I'm gonna get the Cobra from this.
Okay, let's mute Mark.
You have
What
Can I
the-
pop out
wave
chat?
of eternal
Oh, I can pop out chat. Let's fucking go.
There you go. And dude, I will say something I love about Twitch is you got bets. You can do bets. I think you might have to be partnered, but I love bets. I wish we could do bets. Well, Mark get
Okay.
the SMG in the next 20 minutes.
Yo, can someone type something in YouTube chat? Because, like, I have chat popped out, but I closed the stream.
One sec.
I'm wondering if that works. Because the pop-up's still open. I just don't know.
Hey,
Oh,
Slam.
hell yeah. Hell yeah. That shit works.
Man, if we needed a blade on a shotgun, oh baby. Do I have a lot of them? Oh, my phone fell over. My phone fell off. There we go.
My phone fell off. He fell off.
So Matt, what appointment did you go to? If you don't mind sharing.
My tuberculosis test for my new job.
Oh yeah, you were talking about that.
Yeah, part 2. They said they like
Part 2.
prick your
okay,
arm
I
with
see.
yeah, they prick your arm and then you have to come back like 48 hours later and
And then
they
they get the
check to see
old
if
guy to
there's
peel it.
yeah. I literally walked in.
You have completed.
They're like they had me sign in on like the little iPad, and then like as soon as I signed in, they're like, "All right, let me see your arm," and I just showed them my arm. And they're like, "Okay, you're good," and then I just left.
Man, you were not joking when you said it was gonna be quick.
You have
Yeah,
completed.
yeah. That guy's not gonna spawn. But yeah,
You have completed.
so that was fun. How's your week been, Mark?
You have
It's been a little hectic. It's been a little fucking hectic.
Yeah. No, I believe it. I
Um,
believe it.
Just Christmas, and my family
Yeah.
has been
Yeah.
up my ass about a bunch of shit. But besides that, it's been all right.
That's good, man.
I posted this in the group chat. I'm sure a lot of people can relate to this. So is like I'm working, and I sometimes I just kind of get into like this mood. Like I'm not upset or anything. I'm not mad. I'm not sad, but I'm just like really quiet, and I'm just going faster, and I'm just working. Because it just
He's
like
locked in.
I'm locked in. I mean that's honestly the perfect way to say it. And then every fucking person comes up to you and they're like, "Are you okay? You haven't done a joke yet. Are you okay?" It's like, "Yeah, fine, leave me alone." And
So worried about you.
it's not just the one time. It's that they keep asking and they're like, "I don't think you're fine. I think there's something wrong with you." That's what fucking pisses me off. There's a difference between asking once. Like my actual boss, Angelica, like asked like one time, if even that. It was more like a kind of ask, and not in a rude way, but she was just like, "Hey, everything good?" Like I'm like, "Yeah." And then she fucking dropped it, and then everyone else was like, "Man, this guy must like his dog must have got fucking shot by like Joseph Stalin or some shit yesterday." You know that's what drives me insane.
Yeah.
But besides that,
Well, you know,
it was good. I
on the
got a
plus
shit
side,
ton of work done.
that's good. On the plus side, at least they care,
They
right?
do care. I guess that's better than them not caring, probably.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Also, can we get a shout out to Peach Monsters? They're so good.
I don't think I've ever had one.
They can't be good for you, but they definitely are good in you.
Hmm.
That and the monster juices are actually really fucking good too. There's like a mango one. There's a fruit punch one. That one's really good. And then there's a lot of them too, but this is the ones I always get. And then I sometimes get the Aussie lemonade, which is good, but it's like kind of weird, but it is good. Got a Hawkeye, bro. This is my third one. I'm so sorry.
That is so cringe.
Man, what kind of idiot would like a Hawkeye? Looks left, looks right.
Have you tried farming it better? Sorry.
But shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
I've been hitting
I'm
left
sorry.
arrow,
I'm sorry.
left arrow, up arrow to farm an SNG. Okay, that guy's probably farming a lot better than I am. But let me tell you,
I'm just kidding. Oh.
you have completed. Perma Sharp Ace. Oh my God, hallelujah! It's Perma Sharp Ace. Can we get some pogs in the chat? Ah.
Is this lag?
No, it's not. It's not even slag.
Well, I mean, right accessory. That's one.
I was really hoping I was gonna get like a stabby like shotgun from like Bandit. I was like, oh dude, I almost got it. So I want to kind of pay attention to because I've noticed a couple darts and spikers, but I don't think I've got any other E-techs.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, oh, maybe
I don't
this
have an
is more
answer for that.
pistols, but I don't think that's accurate. Because I mean, I get a lot of other shit. They all seem kind of equally weighted.
Is it always like an Hyperion spiker?
It
Or
might
is
be.
it always...
I gotta do research on this.
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Don't talk about Hyperion spikers. You're giving me like pre-sequel vibes.
Hyperion spikers are the Borderlands, the pre-sequel of Borderlands 2.
100%. Matt, when are you doing the E-Tech only run? But you can't use any good ones.
So I can make a YouTube on video called "Can you beat Borderlands 2 with only E-Tech weapons and get 100,000 views?"
What pisses me off is I guarantee you if you say, can you beat Borderlands 2 with only E-Techs, it will probably be our most viewed video on YouTube. Like,
I have an
I put
idea.
like $50 on it.
I have a really good idea for a joke video
Okay.
that I really want to do, but it's the classic Will meme. Can you beat the game without seeing the letter E? And then just like the second, like the game starts and like Claptrap starts talking, I'm sure there'll be an E in the subtitles, and I just end it right there. It's like 3 seconds long.
What you got to do though is you gotta make it like you've seen the Can You Beat videos that are like highly edited. You gotta make the intro kind of edited, and then you gotta make their black screen for like 8 minutes, and you could probably sell it.
Really funny.
I will say, unironically, one of the will challenges I really like is can you beat the game without touching grass? I actually like that because I feel like a lot of games you might actually be able to do that.
I think you can do it in this game. I think you can.
It definitely locks a lot of areas off, but I think you can.
Because, I mean, wildlife might be your biggest issue, but there's a path.
A lot of rocks and paths, yeah.
There's a lot of paths that you can take.
Because it has to be green grass.
Yeah.
Like, we're not talking like, oh, well, you're walking on snow and under 3 layers of that, there may be grass. And then probably what I would do is just, if you ever touch grass, you have to dashboard, and then if you saved or whatever, then you have to reset the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Actually, yeah, I guess you can kind of save state because you can just do like read only. So I guess you could like do like, okay, this quest, and if I touch grass, I have to read only back to before I started the quest or whatever, and that could work.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can always just have like practice runs too, and then do a full hardcore no grass run.
Yeah.
Sharp Ace, please, I'm begging you, man, I'm begging you. And that one was shock.
No.
No, please.
Impossible. We get a lot of greens lately.
Drops.
I'm not a fan of that.
Hey, the Cobra's just 1 tier above that, unless, you know, you're a butthead about it, and then it actually isn't because it's a purple.
Correct.
Because someone at the office was having a really fucking bad day and wanted to make the rest of us have a bad day forever.
Yeah, it's blue rarity, but
why did they never buff that, dude?
Purple has to drop. I don't know.
This game has been re-released 100
it.
times.
I don't know what part they buffed.
Okay,
I don't remember if they buffed the chance for snipers to be dropped by these guys, or if they buffed the odds of like if a purple sniper drops, then the Cobra is more like.
I think they did do that right during like probably during the loot extravaganza or whatever it was.
No, I think just like they did it. They might have done it for that, but I think they did it before that because people were complaining that like the drop rates were stupid low.
And it's still super
They're like,
low.
okay, it is still stupid low, yeah.
I stand by like why like if they just put in all the sniper pools, you probably would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like if they ever drop a sniper, there's a chance for him to drop it. I think that would probably be like the least work. Because, you know, Gearbox, they're not doing work. Have you seen their other games? Have you seen New Tales?
Yeah, but they did make a game that came out that I was surprised was from Gearbox, and I was like,
Did they make
that's
it or
actually a good
publish
game.
it?
They probably just published it.
Because Gearbox actually has a surprising amount of like bangers that they've published.
Mm-hmm.
Like, isn't like Risk of Rain under Gearbox?
Yeah, I think so.
And that game slaps. I haven't played it in like a while, but that game's really good. And they made a remake of the first one. Not that, you know, they should get a little credit for that at least, because if they didn't fund it, then it wasn't gonna happen. But it's not like
Yeah.
Randy Pitchford was in the meeting being like, okay, we gotta get the lizards and we're gonna shoot them or whatever you do in Risk of Rain 1.
I got a purple.
Let's go.
Purple
Let's
grenade.
Go. Huge W. Huge W. Everybody. Purple
Could
grenade.
have been it. Yeah, could have been it. Could have been it.
Yeah, you could get the rare shield every run too.
Yeah. I do
Only
check
it
the one
sucks
vendor
is,
that I can.
There's the shield vendor, right? But there's no gun vendor.
Yeah, it's the Torg vendor.
Yeah, so
So
that stinks.
yeah.
Huge L,
I can't
honestly.
really do much about that.
If there's a gun vendor, there actually is like a non-impossible chance that you're gonna get the gun.
Yeah.
It's like a
Always
1 in
non-zero.
100,000 to like a 1 in like 50,000.
Wow. I got cucked, bro.
What do you get?
I got side mama part, bottom pangolin. Top right top part.
On
that
what?
shield. Inert fire nova. So not really
Who
mean,
gives a
but,
shit?
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, but I saw it and I got really excited.
I told you the dopamine was firing off, and then they had to shoot off the anti-dopamine to get you back to the level.
True.
Man, if I had a dollar for every
Anti-dopamine.
time I have completed,
I think just like I don't think there's a drug that makes you sad. I think it's just like your brain just isn't releasing dopamine. I think that's just what makes you sad. And then just, like
it wouldn't surprise me if it's something like that. Like, you know, what is it? Is it, yeah, cold air, or like cold doesn't really exist. It's just a lack of heat.
yeah, exactly.
So it could be something like that, but I feel like having zero dopamine doesn't make you upset. I feel like that would just make you not feel anything.
Yeah. Well,
And
okay.
there's
So
a
there's
big difference between not feeling happy and feeling sad in my head.
yeah, I don't really know what sad is like on the like I took psychology like in high school, so I don't remember
Yeah.
really anything. But I know you have the part of your brain called the amygdala, and that controls like your mood. And people who like have damage to their amygdala are mean and like off, like really just brutal, and like how they talk to people and have like they're just really horrible people, because that amygdala controls like your like emotions, and if you break it, then you're just like a dick. But that's not really sad. That's just like being mean and angry, I guess. So it's like
See, mine's all fucked up because sometimes I'm super nice and sometimes I'm an asshole. So I think there's like a rat living up there.
I think that's very. I think it's normal to be happy, and I think it's normal to feel the range of all human emotions.
You're
From time
telling
to
me
time.
that I gotta feel all fucking 7 of these like all the time? This shit's bullshit, man.
7? I'm just kidding. I'm only feeling 3.
I only feel the 3 main emotions: relief after taking a shit, relief after pissing, and relief after jacking off. There are no other emotions.
Now I want to know what sad is.
There's gotta be like, I don't know, fartula or some shit that gives you sadness.
I know that there is another drug called serotonin that your brain releases, but it doesn't make you sad. It also can make you happy if released, but it also has like other effects that it has on the brain that I don't really remember.
Maybe it's like a combination of shit. Like there is no sadness, like dopamine, but if you get like 2 parts dopamine, 1 part like, I don't know, fucking carbon 4 or some shit, and then you start getting sad. I don't know. Humans are weird, man.
I don't know. The human brain is quite the enigma.
You know, something I was thinking about is like, what do you think animals think cars are?
Didn't you watch Over the Hedge?
I did watch Over the Hedge, but I'm a little rusty on the lore. And I don't know if
Well,
that's an actual scientific peer-reviewed study. But that's just me. No, Scary Movie
I
2,
don't know.
though, their opinions.
I don't even know.
I'm sure an animal gets hit at some point in a scary movie.
Yeah, I'm sure. Probably like
And they're probably
I don't know
like,
why, but the
"Damn,
thought of like a white poodle covered like in blood or something. Not like the, but that just seems like very. That seems like a trope that was in a
okay."
lot of movies back in the day. Like a white poodle or a white animal that just gets really dirty, and everyone's like, oh, 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 oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I can't be tripping on that.
If you went on like that one site where it's like cinema, what's it called? Like tropes, it's probably on there. I mean, I totally buy that. But I mean, it's just like white tends to be like innocence and like purity. So I think that also scales on top of like the blood or mud or whatever. I think it kind of hits more than like, I don't know, like a brown dog or something. Also, too, could be like a film thing. Maybe, you know, back in the day it was way harder to get like detail on like a brown or black dog or whatever. But like on a white dog, it's like that's just gonna pop out, you know? Like how the soccer ball was made specifically for video.
Standing out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, interesting.
That'd be one of my guesses. I will say.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
There's probably some point in a scary movie, going back to that part, or like one of those parody movies, because I got like almost all of them, guys, by the way.
He does.
Where
I was there.
an animal is about to get hit, and then it gets like substitute with like a stuffed animal or something, and it just like fucking explodes.
Oh
That
yeah,
probably
I love
happens at
those.
some point.
Those are funny. I could see it.
I also really like it when, like, I know some movies try to hide this, but I feel like the ones that don't hide it is way funnier. Like, someone gets thrown off a building, right? But as soon as they're about to get thrown off, it just turns into, like, a stunt doll, and it just looks like shit. And then they either are dead on the ground, or when they hit the ground, they're back to being a person, which I think is hella funny. Another similar thing is, like, I was watching a review on one of the Muppet movies, and Miss Piggy was, like, on a motorcycle, and it just cuts to a real woman with, like, a pig head on a motorcycle, and then it cuts back after, like, 2 seconds of Miss Piggy. And he was like, well, this kind of looks bad, but... And then in my head, I'm like, dude, they did that on purpose. There's no way they were like, oh, dude, they're gonna buy it. No, they did this because it's fucking funny. That's the joke. Is that it looks like shit.
Ooh. Nope.
Hefty ace. Aw, bro. Matt, can you hold my hefty ace for me real quick?
Yeah. Quite hefty though.
That's why I got bags for it. She asked if I got the condoms, and I bring out the hefty bag, and I'm like, don't worry, babe, we're good.
Oh my god, that would suck.